Okay, so today we are going to talk about unit fractions. This will be our second lesson on unit fractions, and then we're also going to get into fractions that are not unit fractions. So we're going to talk a little bit about both today. So let's review unit fractions quickly. We remember that unit fractions always have a 1 in the numerator and any whole number in the denominator. Our denominator is the total amount of pieces. So in this case we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. So that's our denominator, and our numerator is 1 because we're just doing a unit fraction. And as we can see, which we're going to get into this a little bit more later, but we only have one piece filled in, so that's where our 1 comes from for our numerator. Here we have 1, 2, 3 pieces, that's our denominator, and our 1 piece filled in is our 1 for our numerator. And same for 1/2, 2 pieces, 1 is filled in, and that's how we get our numerator. So you guys might have seen in your Splash Learn fraction activity that you did, the games that you did, that there were some real world examples. So we're going to look at a couple of those. So this would be how much of each food have been eaten. So in this case, we have a pizza here. It's split into 2 pieces, and this half over here has not been eaten. So 1/2 has been eaten. 1/2. Let's say this is like a pan of brownies. We have 6 total pieces, but only 1 of them has been eaten. So 1/6. And then another question that could be asked is, how much food is left? So in this case, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of pizza. That's where our denominator comes. And we only have 1 left, so 1/8. With this pie, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, and only 1 piece is left, 1/4. So you'll see some of these, or you might have already seen them in your Splash Learn games that you guys have done. Alright, so now let's talk about the fractions that are not unit fractions. So these are just fractions. This means that your numerator can be any whole number, not just 1. So your numerator is the number of pieces filled, and the denominator is the total number of pieces. And I'm going to show you some examples of those. So examples of what these fractions can look like are 2/3, 3/4, 7/8, 5/6, or 4/5. And there are a lot more examples, but these are just a few. So here's what examples of non-unit fractions would look like. Here's 1/2. This is a unit fraction. We have our 1 in the numerator, and our denominator is the total number of pieces. But let's look at 3/4. 3 is the number of pieces filled, like I said here, number of pieces filled. So 1, 2, 3 pieces are filled in, but there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces total, so 3/4. Looking over here at 4/6, 4 of the pieces are filled in, and there's a total of 6 pieces. And then one more example, 4/8. There are a total of 8 pieces here, but only 4 of them are filled in. Okay, so after this you will be completing a Google Slides activity. It's super quick, shouldn't take you too long. It's a matching activity to match your match the fraction to the corresponding picture. If you could just use the scribble tool to join them together, draw lines, or you can just insert a line however you want to do that. And that's all you have for tonight. Please email me if you have any questions or if anything's confusing. Thanks, guys.